So let's just label our equations 1 and 2. And if you look at equation 2, it's linear. So this means we can rearrange this to find a value of x. So we can write x as 2 plus y. All we then need to do is input this value of x into equation 1. So equation 1 is x squared, which we know is 2 plus y, and then we've got that squared. And then we've got plus y squared equals 34. If we were to just expand these brackets, it just means 2 plus y times by 2 plus y. Finishing it off, we've got plus y squared equals 34. So let's go ahead and expand out these brackets. So we've got 2 times by 2, which just gives us 4. We've then got 2 times by plus y, which gives us plus 2y. We've got y times by 2, which gives us plus 2y. And then y times by y, which gives us plus y squared. We've then got plus y squared equals 34. Now let's go ahead and collect the like terms. So we've got y squared plus y squared, which gives us 2y squared. We've got 2y plus 2y, which gives us plus 4y. And we've got plus 4 over here. And if we bring this 34 across, we need to subtract 34 from 4, which just gives us minus 30, and that equals 0. We've now got a quadratic equation. So all we have to do is factorise this. So we're taking our 2 and we're multiplying it by minus 30 to get minus 60. What we now need to do is find two factors that go into minus 60, but that add to give us 4. And I know that 10 times by minus 6 gives us minus 60, and 10 minus 6 adds to 4. So we can separate out our 4y into these two factors. So we're going to just get 2y squared. Our first factor is 10, so we're going to have plus 10y. And our second factor is 6, we're going to get minus 6y. Minus 30 equals 0. All we now need to do is separate out these two factors into two sides of the equation. And now let's deal with this side. We've got 2y squared plus 10y, and we need to take out the highest common factor. And I know that both 2 and y go into both these two terms. So if we take 2y outside of the brackets, what do we times 2y by to get to 2y squared? We need to times it by y. And what do we times 2y by to get to 10y? We need to times it by plus 5. We now need to go ahead and do the same thing on this side of the equation. So we need to be looking for the highest common factor of minus 6y and minus 30. So we can take out minus 6. Now what do we times minus 6 by to get to minus 6y? We need to times it by y. And what do we times minus 6 by to get to minus 30? We need to times it by plus 5. And that equals 0. Once we've got to this stage and we've got two repeated brackets, we know we're on the right track. So all we need to do is take the terms outside of the bracket, which is just 2y minus 6, and put them in their own bracket. And then take down one of the repeating brackets, which is just y plus 5, and that equals 0. So here we're going to get two solutions. Either this bracket here equals 0. If this were to equal 0, 2y would have to equal 6, and y would have to equal then 3, as 6 divided by 2 would give us 3. Or over here, this bracket here could equal 0, and if that was the case, y would have to equal minus 5. Once we've got to this stage, we've got the two solutions for y, so we just need to go ahead and input them to find what the x solutions would be. So for when y equals 3, if we know that x is equal to 2 plus y, so 2 plus 3, x would be 5. So our pair of solutions there would be y equals 3 and x equals 5. Our other alternative is when y equals minus 5. And again, we know x equals 2 plus y, so we're going to get 2 minus 5, which gives us an answer of minus 3. So our other set of solutions are y equals minus 5 and x equals minus 3.